Episode 2, The March. 17th of June 1908, a Votes for Women march to the Royal Albert Hall is organised with some 40 to 50,000 in attendance. A specially chartered train is due to take a large group of suffragists from Redhill to London. The platform is heaving with people waiting to get on board. Many of the protesters are carrying banners and wearing costumes. The crowd are in good spirits, but some of the other passengers awaiting their train are not feeling quite so festive.
You know, I'm perfectly capable of catching the train myself.
I promised your mother I would accompany you, and accompany you I shall.
Well, there's really no need. I am 19, you know.
You are still a child, and as such will be accompanied wherever you go.
But all the same.
All the same, nothing. Until you are married, you are the responsibility of your family.
And when I am married, I'll be the responsibility of my husband.
Indeed so. How else would you like it to be?
It just seems a little behind the times, that's all.
Well, the times seem to be rushing along rather hastily, if you ask me. Good heavens! What's going on?
I don't know. It's rather busy.
Well, there must be a seat somewhere.
So many people.
You there! What's going on here?
Some kind of demonstration's happening in London, madam.
What sort of demonstration?
Votes for women or some such.
Votes for women? What a preposterous idea.
They've put on special trains.
For demonstration? What is this country coming to?
Don't ask me, madam.
Don't they look splendid in all their costumes?
They look ridiculous.
Well, I think it's rather wonderful, like a carnival or something.
A carnival of grotesquerie. The whole thing is absurd. We're trying to get to Croydon.
Platform 2, madam. You're in the right place.
We have to wait with this cacophony?
I'm afraid so. Train's due in 15 minutes.
Is there a waiting room?
There is, madam, but it's full up with a contingent from Redhill.
Redhill? One would have thought Redhill would know better.
Yes, madam.
Then we shall have to wait here. Look, there's a bench.
You sit down, Aunt.
Really, this is quite intolerable.
Oh, come now, Aunt. It's not that bad. I say, look at that.
What?
I believe it's Joan of Arc.
I beg your pardon?
Buying a bowl of Bourneville from a machine.
A travesty.
And there's Lady Godiva. Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Lady Godiva has no place on a train platform in Surrey.
Oh, really, Auntie? You're so old-fashioned.
And thank goodness somebody is. This whole movement is dangerous.
Dangerous?
It's likely to pull society apart. Turn it on its head.
Don't you think that's a bit much? It all looks rather jolly to me.
It may start that way, but these things always end in violence. It's inevitable.
Do you mind if I fetch myself a timetable?
And leave me here on my own?
They won't eat you, Auntie.
No. That Elizabeth I has a rather ravenous glint in her eye.
You'll be fine, Auntie. I promise you. Excuse me, could I possibly have a timetable?
Certainly, miss. I take it you're not with this lot, are you?
No, I'm waiting for a train to Croydon.
Good job too. A young lady like yourself doesn't want to get dragged into this sort of thing.
I'm perfectly capable of making my own decisions.
Didn't mean to offend, miss. Just didn't want you getting into any trouble, that's all.
Well, thank you for your concern, but there's really no need.
I think there is, miss. How old are you? 18? 19? You're just a child. Got no place among people such as this.
I can assure you I'm not a child, and I'm rather tired of people treating me like one. Honestly. If we get into Croydon for 2:30, that should give us enough time to...
Excuse me, are you of the Reigate group?
I beg your pardon?
I thought I saw you with the Reigate lot.
No, I'm just getting a timetable for my...
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were part of all this.
No, an innocent bystander.
Nobody's an innocent bystander these days. Hold this a second.
Well,
My costume's coming undone. That's it.
It's very nice. Who are you supposed to be exactly?
Pope Joan, can't you tell?
Oh yes, very natty. Here, you'd better have this back. I don't want my aunt to see me holding a placard.
It suits you.
Votes for women. Not sure she'd approve. Or a little militant for her liking.
And what about you? Is it too militant for your liking?
No, I hadn't really thought about it.
You hadn't really thought about it? Are you serious? It's all I ever think about.
You really think this is going to make a difference?
Why not? We have to do something. Have to stand up and be counted.
But what if you get into trouble? I hear some of these things have ended up in, well, riots.
Then so be it. Of course, if it is to be a riot, it will be the most colourful riot in history.
Yes, I suppose it will.
Look at all these women, some of the most prominent of the cause. Over there by the baggage trolley, Miss Crossfield, Miss Quinton and Mrs. Flugel.
Is that right?
Oh yes, and over there by the water fountain, Miss Williams, Miss Woodhouse and Mrs. Richmond. Incredible women.
I'm sure.
And it's not just women either. Look at all the men who are here. They also want to see a better society, a fairer future, for everyone.
You really think you can make that happen?
We can try, can't we? They want to treat us as second-class citizens. They want to keep us as children. But we are not children. We are women.
Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Together we can win. Together we can make a difference. You'll see. So, what do you say? Will you join us? Will you become part of the fight?
Well, I...
All aboard the Croydon train!
The Croydon train is ready to leave.
That's correct, madam.
But my niece!
I'm afraid it can't wait.
Of course it can wait.
I cannot hold back time, madam.
No, more's the pity.
Excuse me, madam. The train?
Daisy! Daisy, where are you?
All aboard!
Daisy!
All aboard the Croydon train!
Daisy!
In episode 2, The March, the narrator was Dylan Whitnell Hall. Daisy was played by Amy Shuttleworth. Louisa by Tia Chalice. Porter 1 by Nick Hook. The Guard by Lincoln Hewitt. Hannah by Adwell Borbelli Saproni. Porter 2 by Leo Bradbury. And the newspaper seller, James Hamilton.